What's going on, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again, and yeah, unfortunately it is another gray day. This summer is kind of sucks so far. Actually, we cannot seem to have a nice day, but you may be wondering, where the heck am I right now? Well, sitting on a bench right by Goodwill. So we are going to be going inside and seeing what they have, and hopefully maybe we can have some better luck on this gray day. So let's go inside and see what they have, and also we'll see what their tag sale is. Alright guys, looks like we got a pretty good amount of stuff here to look through. So I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Maybe that's the dollar bin over there, but maybe I'll ask about that. But I don't know if everything here is $1. I hope it is, but it looks to be pretty much all green tags, unfortunately. But yeah, just trying to see if there's anything worth kind of talking about here, because if everything here is $1, that'd be a pretty good deal. But down here doesn't really seem to be anything to talk about, and down here nothing. Up here there's all these Carol Burnett DVDs. That's one DVD I've never seen with Breakfast Club. This older one. I've never seen that before. But down here, got a couple of games. Like they've got NHL 11 and Tiger Woods 09. They've got some stuff here, but it looks like it's nothing that great. Down here, doesn't seem to be anything. It's Spooky Buddies. A couple of these like double packs. Down here, nothing, and down here, doesn't seem to be anything. But yeah, that's about it for this little shelf here. The confirmation, everything is $1 here. So let's go and look through this again. All right, guys, over here at the regular wall or shelf thing of movies. Went back to the dollar thing and I hoarded up like a beast there, so we'll take a look at the regular price movies and we'll see what they have here. Lucas is a great movie, but of course I do already have it. Down here, Hercules with Kevin Sorbo. Got 2 copies of Planet Earth here, both on DVD. My camera's already going out of focus, but down here is a whole bunch of Gilmore Girls. Over here, doesn't look like too much. There's just some TV show seasons. Over here, they got Clue. Never really see Clue a whole lot, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get that, maybe I won't. But that's what's over here. Jonathan Creek. I don't know what that is. Down here, Cat's Eye. I used to never see this, and I see this a whole lot. Frasier season 2. Down here, I think I actually used to have this Olympic series Golden Moments thing. It was from the dollar store, and I sold it a long time ago. I didn't really watch it or really need it. But down here is this Kinky Kids. What is this? Some kind of Japanese song thing? I don't know. But down here, not a whole lot. It's this Swing Shift. You don't see that a whole lot. Maybe that's worth money. I'll check that after. But over here, not so much of Season of the Tudors. Simpsons, you see those everywhere. Beverly Hills Ninja, Rocky. I don't know why I pulled out Rocky. You see Rocky pretty much everywhere. Here's a Partridge Family seasons 1 and 2 from Mill Creek. So probably a really cheap DVD disaster movie. Probably worst parody out of all of them. Over here is The Best of Carson Volume 1. There's that. Over here, not too much in terms of regular movies as you kind of go down the whole shelf. Going up here, not too much. Down here, here's a steelbook for Heroes, but looks like it's a German release. Down here is a Sea Monster 3D thing, but I think that's an IMAX release. Over here, doesn't really seem to be a whole lot over here. And other than that, oh, it's just a Mary Kate and Ashley one. That's pretty much about it for Goodwill. Maybe we'll show the Blu-rays really quick. And here are the Blu-rays, which they don't really seem to have a whole lot of. They got a sealed Prometheus, you know, the Saw ones. They got 5, 4, and 2, and 3. All the Pirates ones except the 4th and 5th. There's a sealed American Wedding. Street Fighter. You never see Street Fighter anymore. The Extreme Edition with good old JCVD. Down here, it's a History Channel documentary, and down here, not a whole lot. So that's pretty much going to do it for Goodwill, I think. Alright guys, just got back from Goodwill, and man, got quite the haul to show you guys today. Yeah, like I said, in Goodwill, I went back and I was looking at the dollar stuff again. Like I said in the video, I did get confirmation from an employee there. I asked him about it, and he said that everything on the shelf there, and also there was a little cage as well. I didn't film anything in there because there wasn't really anything to film. You know, I filmed the wall and everything, and, you know, surprisingly enough, I found actually quite a bit of stuff. And also the regular price stuff, I only got a couple things, so pretty much this, you know, the dollar stuff actually kind of saved me in a way. But anyway, though, we'll get right into the stuff here. I'll probably show you guys the dollar stuff first, because you guys are probably clamoring to see that. And then we'll probably do, you know, the regular price stuff last, because I only got 2 things from the regular price stuff. So, for the sales stuff, I'll go through the TV shows first. So, first 2, actually, are an HBO show. You know, I don't necessarily pick up TV shows unless I can get a really good deal on them. And, you know, this one, I just had to get it because it was super cheap. It was $1, and they were in great shape. And that is the complete first season of Entourage and the complete second season of Entourage. And apparently, $4.50 red, $5.50 yellow. So, pretty good deal for these 2, but I'll show you guys the first season here first. Usually, like I said, I don't pick up TV shows unless they're super cheap. But, you know, if I see TV shows for $1, I gotta pick them up. They're, you know, cheap TV shows are hard to come by, because usually my thrift stores charge, like, for extra discs. So this one is $4.50 because it has 2 discs in it. It's not, it wouldn't be like $3.50 or whatever, but they actually have recently lowered their prices to about, you know, like, instead of being, like, in the, like, $2.50, $3.50, $4.50, they're just back down to, like, $3 now. So this must have been probably from a little while ago. And, yeah, $1 for Entourage seasons 1 and 2. They did have more seasons of them, but decided not to pick them up because they were not in very good shape. These are pretty much the only 2. Besides that, besides somebody writing their name on it, you know, this was in really good shape, and this was in really good shape. So, yeah, and then the complete second season here has 3 discs, actually, so there you go. But there is Entourage, the complete second and first season, so pretty good deal, $1 for those 2. And then the next one here is, I believe, one that I have like 1, 2, and 6 of, but not 3, 4, or 5. So not technically don't really have the whole, you know, series of this one. But I grabbed the complete 3rd season, the unexplored experience of Lost. Like I said, I only have 1, 2, and 6 of Lost, so getting 3 for $1 was a really good price. And look at that price there, $9.50. That was, you know, super expensive back in the day. But Lost Season 3, I knew I had to pick it up. I still should probably watch this here soon, even though there's like 23 episodes, and then I think the first season has like 26 or something like that. I know everybody just loves Lost, but, I gotta find time to watch TV shows. It's just I don't really have a whole lot of time. But that is Lost Season 3. Not really too much to say about that. And then the last one that I picked up there was not necessarily one that I really collect. It was $1. I had to grab it. And that is Season 1 Raw and Uncensored of Hell's Kitchen.
Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce?
I used to like watching Hell's Kitchen as a kid and everything. And, actually pretty much all of Gordon Ramsay's shows, this one, Kitchen Nightmares, Hotel Hell. I don't really believe I watched, like, the F Word and that, but I did watch, like, Kitchen Nightmares and, like this one, Hotel Hell. Those were all really good shows, especially, I think Kitchen Nightmares was really good. I really like Kitchen Nightmares, but Hell's Kitchen was pretty good, and I don't believe Hotel Hell was on for very long, but it's on 3 discs and everything, raw and uncensored, so... you get some of that Gordon Ramsay insult goodness.
Fuck off you fat useless sack of fucking Yankee danky doodle shite.
But yeah, that is Hell's Kitchen Season 1. I don't usually see Gordon Ramsay shows a whole lot. I don't believe they actually even released Kitchen Nightmares on DVD. Just mostly Hell's Kitchen, and actually I don't think Hotel Hell has been released at all. But this is actually the American one. This isn't the... I think there's a British version of the show. I can't remember. I know there's a British version of Kitchen Nightmares, though. That's Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, but I watched, Kitchen Nightmares, which is the regular one. But Hell's Kitchen, I like Hell's Kitchen, but I think Kitchen Nightmares is better. So that is Hell's Kitchen. And I think probably the word kitchen has... lost all meaning for me because of the amount of times I said that. But anyway, though, that's it for the TV shows. So now we'll get on to the movies now. So all the next few are the dollar ones that I picked up. So the first one here was one I watched a little while ago, and that is Push. I know a lot of people didn't like Push, but I actually really liked it. Or not really liked it, but I enjoyed it, actually. It was kind of unique. I believe it might have been like a comic book or something like that, but it actually wasn't too bad of a movie. I liked it. Pretty good kind of idea that everybody's just kind of split into all these classes and everything. Like there's like watchers, movers, like pushers. There's like, a whole bunch of like different classes that people get into, and that like the movers are like telekinetic. The watchers can like see the future and that, but yeah, it was a really unique concept for a movie, and I actually really enjoyed it. So that is Push. It's quite common, but I just knew I had to get it for $1. That's probably the only amount of money that this is probably worth. But I liked it. I recommend watching it if you just kind of want a rainy day movie, and there's nothing really much else to watch. I recommend watching Push. It was pretty good, actually. And then the next one here, I don't really know a whole lot about. Like, I kind of know the basic premise of it, but I hear it's supposed to be really, really good. And that is About Time, starring Rachel McAdams and Domhnall Gleeson. It's apparently from the director of Love Actually, so it may actually be pretty good. But I hear a lot of people saying they just absolutely love this one. Probably bring the tissues when you watch this one as well. But... yeah, a lot of people said this is supposed to be absolutely amazing, and just a really nice kind of sad movie, I guess. I was going to say feel good, but not really feel good if it makes you cry. But yeah, About Time, I hear a lot of people say it's really good. And same thing with this next one here, Defiance, starring Daniel Craig. Much more different than About Time, that's for sure. And apparently it is about... set in World War II, I believe, and it's from Paramount Vantage. But Defiance, I hear it's supposed to be pretty good. It's got a pretty solid cast as well. Yeah, Daniel Craig, Liev Schreiber, Jamie Bell. Got a pretty good cast in this one. But yeah, that is Defiance. Not really too much to say about that one because I haven't seen those ones. And then the next one here, I just got because I do want to show you guys something in it, but other than that, I don't really know why I grabbed it, but that is The Last Exorcism. The there's apparently, I think, a market for exorcism movies, and this is one of them. Apparently, Eli Roth was, I was going to say an executive producer, but he's not mentioned on here at all. But it says Eli Roth and Strike Present. But that is that. But that's pretty much the inside. But if you look at this thing, it's got like this little like Bible kind of booklet here, and it's actually not a Bible at all. It's kind of like a compendium of demons. So just show you guys what's in here. So there's a couple of the pages right there. Astaroth and Baal, Beelzebub, and Oribus. Just a super cool book, and for a buck, you know, I knew I had to pick it up. This is super cool, man. But yeah, there's like this kind of little demon compendium in The Last Exorcism. Apparently, it's like this kind of like found footage movie. I'm not really a fan of those found footage movies, but you know, The Last Exorcism, just because of that book alone, I knew I had to pick this one up. Probably wouldn't pay regular price for it, but definitely would pay $1 for it. And then the next one here, completely different from that one. I Love You Man, starring Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. I hear this one is supposed to be pretty good too, kind of a good like feel-good kind of movie. I think a lot of people really like this one. It's got a pretty solid cast as well. Paul Rudd, Jason Segel, Rashida Jones, Andy Samberg, J.K. Simmons, Jon Favreau. Quite the cast in this one, but I hear it's supposed to be pretty good. And I have been wanting to watch this one for a little while, so that is I Love You Man. And then the final one here, another one I hear really good things about, and actually it won Sally Field an Academy Award for Best Actress. Norma Ray, also starring Beau Bridges as well, and Pat Hingle. Yeah, Norma Ray, just great find for $1, and it is complete and everything. So that was a really good find for that one. But that is about it for the dollar stuffs, and I'll just go on to the two regular price things that I did pick up. First one here being Annabelle. I hear absolutely awful things about this one. People say this is just horrendous, just awful, garbage movie. The only reason why I picked this one up, it was $3. I couldn't resist picking it up. I do want kind of all the Conjuring ones in my collection, and I do actually have all the Conjuring ones. You know, the first two, now the two Annabelles. The only one I'm missing is just The Nun, but, you know, I did not like The Nun at all. Most of the Conjuring ones I haven't seen, actually. I just seen, like, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, and if you count the Curse of La Llorona as a Conjuring movie, because Annabelle is in the Curse of La Llorona in, like, a brief kind of, like, 1-minute part. And I believe, like, a character from this one comes back in it. That is about it. So if you kind of consider La Llorona a Conjuring movie, then I've seen that one as well, and that one was not very good. But yeah, Annabelle, I hear it's horrible, but I have to pick it up for the collection anyways. So there is that, and I still do want to watch Annabelle Comes Home as well. I just do have to kind of catch up on these Conjuring ones. Believe it or not, I've actually never seen the first Conjuring. Just once I mentioned just The Nun and the Annabelle Creation. And then the last one I picked up here was Clue. I never see Clue anywhere. I think I forgot to show it in the video. Or actually, I think I might have shown it in the hunting portion. But yeah, Clue. I never see Clue anywhere, so, you know, I have to pick it up. Excuse me. But yeah, Clue the movie. Apparently, it actually has all 3 different endings on here, which... when it was released in theaters back in 1985, it actually came with 3 different endings, and depending on the theater that you went to go see this at, they would have a different ending. So if you wanted to see probably all four endings, then you would probably have to go to a different theater around your city and everything. But kind of a cool gimmick, but I'm surprised like no other movies nowadays do like kind of gimmicks like that. They only just do 3D and that's it. But, yeah, neat little gimmick for Clue here, but I hear it's supposed to be just absolutely amazing. But, yeah, Clue. Anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this big, huge, giant $1 haul right here. I kind of wish there was a little bit more that there was in the dollar section there. But anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Twitter and Instagram links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, be sure to check out my IMDb profile page. A link for that will be down below in the description of this video as well. Just to kind of check out what I've been watching recently. Also, be sure to click the notification bell on my channel as well to get notified for future videos. A new video every Tuesday and Friday. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time.